Alright, YouTube folks, welcome in. We got another one for you today. Good old Grixis Vampires. Currently the most played deck in Standard right now, based on, I think, MTG Goldfish's breakdown of percentages. Pretty sure this is currently the most played deck in the format. I think the next deck is Jeskai Hinata. So what do we got for you? So, Spell Pierce, 1 mana instant, counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 2. Duress, 1 mana sorcery, target opponent reveals their hand, you choose a non-creature, non-land card from it, that player discards that card. Jello, that might be a good idea. Voltage, a 1 mana instant, as an additional cost to cast this spell, you may sacrifice an artifact. Voltage Surge deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If this spell's additional cost is paid, Voltage Surge deals 4 damage instead. In our 2-drop slot, we have Infernal Grasp. Destroy target creature, you lose 2 life. Tenacious Underdog, a 2 mana 3/2. You may cast Tenacious Underdog from your graveyard using its Blitz ability, and its Blitz ability is pay 4 and pay 2 life. And then if you cast a spell for its Blitz cost, it gains haste, and when this creature dies, draw a card, sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Then we have Valki, God of Lies, but really what we're mostly interested in is Tibalt, Cosmic Imposter, who is a 7 mana planeswalker, enters with 5 loyalty. As Tibalt enters the battlefield, you get an emblem with you may play cards exiled with Tibalt, Cosmic Imposter. And you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells. Tibalt's +2 is exile the top card of each player's library. His -3, exile target artifact or creature. And his ultimate, exile all cards. Exile all graveyards. Add 3 red mana. Also in the 2-drop slot, we have Bloodthirsty Adversary. A 2 mana 2/2 with haste. When adversary enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 in a red any number of times. When you pay this cost 1 or more times, put that many +1/+1 counters on Bloodthirsty Adversary. Then exile up to that many target instant and/or sorcery cards with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard and copy them. You may cast any number of the copies without paying their mana cost. Really good card. And fortunately for us, aside from Hagra Mauling, every other instant and sorcery in our deck is CMC 3 or less, or mana value 3 or less. Expressive Iteration, 2 mana sorcery, probably best played on turn 3 though, but it looks at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 of them into your hand, put 1 of them on the bottom of your library, and exile 1 of them. You may play the exile cards this turn. The reason why this card's really better for turn 3 is that if you play this on turn 3 before you play a land, Expressive Iteration lets you can exile the land off of Expressive Iteration's other ability. And then you can play that as your land for turn, the exile card as like your land for turn. Then we have Bloodtithe Harvester. 3/2. When it enters the battlefield, create a blood token, and then you can tap, sacrifice the Harvester. Target creature gets -X/-X until end of turn, where X is twice the number of blood tokens you control. Activate only as a sorcery. Very prevalent board wipe at this point in Meathook Massacre. 2 black and an X. When Meathook Massacre enters the battlefield, each creature gets -X/-X until end of turn. When a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. When the creature an opponent controls dies, you gain 1 life. In 3-drop slots, we got Soul Transfer. Sorcery, choose 1. If you control an artifact and an enchantment, as you cast this spell, you may choose both. Exile target creature or planeswalker, or return target creature or planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. Of course, we're playing red, so of course, Fable of the Mirror Breaker's in here. 3 mana saga. Chapter 1 creates a 2/2 red goblin shaman creature token with whenever this creature attacks, create a treasure token. Chapter 2, you may discard up to 2 cards. If you do, draw that many cards. Chapter 3, exile the saga, then return to the battlefield transformed under your control. It comes back as Reflection of Kiki Jiki, which is a 2/2 with pay 1, tap it, create a token that's a copy of another target non-legendary creature you control, except it has haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. We've got Kaito, 3 mana planeswalker, enters with 3 loyalty. At the beginning of your end step, if Kaito Shizuki enters the battlefield this turn, he phases out. +1, draw a card, then discard a card unless you attack this turn. -2, create a 1/1 blue ninja creature token with this creature, can't be blocked. And his ultimate, you get an emblem with whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, search your library for a blue or black creature card, put it onto the battlefield, and shuffle. Corpse Appraiser, 3 mana, 3/3. Enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target creature card from a graveyard. If a card is put into the exile this way, look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put one of those cards into your hand, and the rest into your graveyard. No. Hagra Mauling, either a land or a removal spell. This spell costs 1 less to cast if an opponent controls no basic lands, destroy a target creature. So it's just a catch-all removal spell. Sorin, 4 mana Planeswalker, enters with 4 loyalty. Look at the top card, his +1, look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card and put it into your hand. If you do, you lose mana value. You lose life equal to its mana value. So, nice thing is that if Sorin reveals like a land, for instance, land's mana value is 0, so you don't lose any life, so you get to put a free card into your hand. -2, create a 2/3 black vampire creature token with flying and lifelink. That lose tokens play nicely with Evelyn the Covetous. And then Sorin's ultimate, -7, Sorin the Mirthless deals 13 damage to any target, you gain 13 life. Now, probably the main reason to probably play vampires is really Evelyn the Covetous. 5 mana, 2/5 with Flash. When Evelyn the Covetous or another vampire enters the battlefield under your control, exile the top card of each player's library with a collection counter on it. Once each turn, you may play a card from exile with a collection counter on it if it was exiled by an ability you controlled, and you may spend mana's lower mana of any color to cast it. So you can play like sorceries or lands during your turns off Evelyn, and then play instants off of Evelyn during your opponent's turn. I sometimes do forget that this card has Flash. Flash is kind of hidden in the text here, but this card does have Flash. So that's the deck, 25 lands, and let's get to it. We'll keep that. Play Xander's Lounge and pass. And then probably go. It's a really good draw for us. Go Swamp here. Then we'll go Clearwater Pathway, probably Corpse Appraiser. If our opponent plays something that we can kill, that'd be great. Like, well, I unfortunately can't kill that. But yeah, let's submit 0. So we'll just play the Hive, and then hopefully be able to Infernal Grasp or whatever he plays here. Or you'll play another Ranger's class. Alright, cool. You're annoying now. Yo, welcome back, Logan. He honestly might just activate both Rangers classes here. Yep, kind of weird. Play Xander's Lounge here. Play land. We'll play Corpse Appraiser here. Take the Meathook Massacre. Yo, what a wobby! What's good, bro? Then we'll play Tenacious Underdog. Stream's going great, Robin. How you doing, bro? Is your house all set for your housewarming party tomorrow? So this part's kind of unfortunate, because it gets a bunch of counters and shit. Although, to be fair... Wait, only that's attacking? Sir? That seems strange. Fine with that. Getting there, getting there. Well, that's good to hear. I'm sitting here editing some clips. Oh, nice. Let's go. Jeremy's on Elden Ring. I will play Evelyn the Covetous. I'll probably go live again. Nice. We'll play Bloodtithe Harvester here. Oh, sick. I haven't played the land yet. We'll play Your Force, I guess. So now I can actually use his Tamio's safekeeping to protect my own Evelyn, which is kind of sick. Yeah, you have a whatever. I don't care. I mean, if you have nothing else, you might as well just activate the other token, right? No? Okay. Well, sure, you live your truth there, buddy. I could sacrifice Bloodtithe Harvester here, but that seems kind of unnecessary. 3, 4, okay, never mind. Alright, well, that was a nice first game for us. Hey, you will. Make sure to stop recording. Jello, don't tell me that now. We have to finish 3 more games, and then tell me that. Or we'll just record everything, Jello. Just record every single thing ever, Jello. Just every single thing. Alright, opponent's playing Sultai. It'd be great if he plays something that can be spell pierced. Or that can die to Voltage Surge. Nope, nothing? Alright, well, that's fine. Sorry, boss, I jumped the gun. I mean, you can jump the gun. That's fine. But now you're early, Jello. I'm already recording. Now you're early. He's really gonna Meathook Massacre this 1/1? I mean, opponent, it be like that sometimes. You know, I can't even blame it. We'll be in a Voltage Surge. Although, actually, keeping the swamp there might have actually been good, because I could have Evelyn. Although, that's also pretty nice for us, too. Alright. Uptick off Kaito. then Voltage Surge. So having the ability to sacrifice this to what's his face is pretty good. I mean, he wants to go Kaito on the Wicker. I mean, he's great card advantage, but at the present time, nope, nothing. All right, nope. We're just gonna go to combat. The ideal scenario would be to like play Evelyn with like Spell Pierce protection, because we know he has seven spells in the end, unless he's just been choosing not to play lands. All right, well, we can Spell Pierce this. If we draw an untapped land, I can safely Duress plus Evelyn. Perfect. Alright, that's great for us. So we're gonna bin the last Voltage Surge. We're gonna play Takenuma here. We're gonna Duress. Path of Peril. So whatever. We're going to take Binding the Old God. We're going to play Evelyn. Oh my god, I have his coma? So I can Soul Transfer the Exile Tameo, which is a vibe. Although I guess he can minus X here. Just tap it. Sure, that's fun. So if we go, although to be fair though, upticking first to see what we get here. Not great here. Meathook Massacre, he's not playing that many creatures, so... I don't have both an enchantment and so we'll exile this.
I have collected enough data.
Exile my own. We'll put Hive of the Eye Tyrant. What got exiled? Waterfront? Or whatever. It's less good. Chariot? Sure. Up to Kaito. So we're about to get his coma, which is about to be very good for us. We're gonna probably discard Blightstep Pathway unless we draw something relevant. Yep. Or I guess we could bin Xander's Lounge at this point. Then play his coma. Now I have the ability to ultimate Kaito next turn. Unless he can kill Kaito. So I appreciate the coma, my friend. Evelyn's so good. No attacks because he can activate Essica's Chariot. So. Destroy all. You don't have a white source. Why are you playing this thing? You only have me once more. You only have my love. Never finding me again. If you dead inside, be remember you're dead inside. No. Good shit, y'all. All right. You already have my love. Now I'm finding me again. And we know back on. All right, what are we 2-0 right now with Grixis? Vamps. It's pretty good. Feels pretty good. Taking our opponent's coma there was pretty nice. Well, that's unfortunate. I actually can't answer Edgar very well, which is really unfortunate for us. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. Valki, I think, is our best answer. Kaito's pretty good here. Having the ability to spell pierce though seems pretty lit. Alright, we're gonna Kaito though.
Powerful won't help, our eyes are everywhere.
Although, I guess maybe attacking there and offering the... We'll take 6. So that's fine. I'll take 2 here. I'm sorry. Kind of figured he had the Meathook Massacre made the most sense. We're actually gonna bin Meathook. It's annoying that like it returns to the battlefield immediately transformed. That part's kind of unfortunate, but so you can scry 2 then draw. If he goes to kill Kaito, that's fine. I will allow him to kill Kaito. No? Okay. We'll draw a card here. So hopefully, if he doesn't have a way to protect Edgar here, if I can freely Tybalt Edgar like that, pretty good for us. So now we're gonna. So now if he kills Tybalt, it's fine. Lilith does not kill Tybalt, so not super concerned about that. So we're going to uptick off Tibby. Drawing a bunch of lands there is not really the vibe either. I think this has land though. Play Edgar. Play Bloodtithe. Think of the blood counter. Might as well swing in. I do have to be careful about the Meathook Massacre though. Sure. We can really stop drawing lands now though. We're gonna recycle this. Play land. So he can double block to get his Edgar back. So we'll divide them up here.
Traitors, all of you.
Sure. Fortunately, we also don't really have too many ways to gain life. Uh-oh. Did the game freeze? Game crash? Uh-oh. Game crashed. That sounds about right. Alright, Arena. Ready? Alright, Arena. That's not really the vibe. I'm really hoping we're still in the game, because and that too many turns haven't passed or anything, because that's be unfortunate for us. Oh, he had another Meathook Massacre. Yo, Jello, I appreciate you. So he gets his thing back. Yo, take care of yourself too, Jello. Fable. My turn. Alright. I said, really need like lifelink or something. Really, he drew another Field of Ruin. Finishing Verse, sure. I don't really have a. That's annoying, but fine.
You reek with terror.
Although to be fair, I can kill this though.
At least there is blood on your hands. My power is for annihilation.
Corpse Appraiser. So I can kill this though. Get that back. Exile Eye Twitch. We'll get Hagra Mauling, I guess. Alright, so if he whiffs here, maybe? Might be good. That's fun. We don't have any more basics, but it's fun. Sure. Blood in the Snow's pretty good. So I'm actually going to take hand, library, exile. So now the two Meathook Massacres cancel each other out. Yep, there we go. Alright, so all we needed really was just to draw Meathook Massacre there. Alright, lit. Alright. It's not the best hand in the world. That makes this hand actually incredibly better. So we'll go Red Source. It's fun, I guess. Annoying, but it's okay. Oh, there's only one card you can take, so sure. It'd be really awkward if there was nothing in my hand you could have taken there. discardy deck. Alright. I guess it doesn't necessarily matter. Kaito faces out. Virus Beetle. Sure. Bin the Meathook. It's playing like some weird discardy deck. Kind of strange, but sure. Might as well play land for turn. Might as well play Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Alright. GG, opponent. Alrighty. Well, despite the arena crash, that also went pretty well, actually. I think that was a nice 4-0 for us. Like, Grixis Vampires also feels really good. Like I said, I think aside from this and just Hinata, the two most played decks in current standard, decks seem solid. I know there are some like number changes that you can make. I know not every deck list is running like Sorin, and some are going like 3 on Evelyn. I know like there's also like the distribution of like Kaito for some decks is different. Not all decks are also playing Valki and Expressive Iteration, so there definitely are like some like it's definitely like some room to like kind of tweak against like a particular meta, where you can like technically kind of meta deck if you so choose, or meta game like against the deck kind of situation. Otherwise, deck feels really good. YouTube folks, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like the video, leave a comment, and if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube and you want to catch me live on Twitch, I'm live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to head on over and catch your boy live. YouTube folks, again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. Much love to you guys, and hopefully I will see you guys live on Twitch.